Good morning, traders. Joseph here from Eightcap. Welcome to this week's Asian session outlook. So we'll start with the US dollar. It's started the week firmer after the very sad and horrific attacks over the weekend. So risk markets have all started trading lower, and we're seeing stock futures also trading lower. Safe havens are trading higher after those influences. So we are seeing oil as well starting the week higher as well this week. So I can see the US 30, the NDX 100 and the SPX 500 all trading sharply lower. So we're going to keep an eye on these as this progresses. So we had some good sessions on Friday to end the week, and we can see some of the moves here, but we have seen sellers get back into the market after those influences. So we will continue to see how they progress, and if they do turn into something more, or if it is short term, and we do see some of these new moves continue to push, as we did see during the end of last week with a very strong move to end of the week after the US employment data came out. So also other markets obviously that do tend to trade higher after tragic events and geopolitical events is gold, and gold is trading higher. Had a very strong gap up this morning to start the week, as has silver, but gold has jumped sort of off highs at this stage, but we can see that very strong move higher to start the week. Now also the Japanese yen, we are seeing losses against risk currencies. The Aussie, the euro and the pound, they're all trading lower at this stage. The dollar CAD is trading higher, and we can see losses against the yen as well. So after a very strong finish to the week, we can see a sharp gap lower to start this week's trade on the Aussie and the euro and the pound as well. So the pound yen is an interesting position. It has this resistance it needs to beat, and the dollar yen as well. We are looking at that still from a pretty positive point of view in terms of the trend. The trend remains in play. We have support here at 148.47. We're just looking to see if buyers can get back above 149 and then back into that 50 area. It did touch it last week briefly, but then we did remember what happened after that point. So is 150 a number that is going to be setting off more intervention? We'll just have to wait and see if we do see more buying this week, and if we do see a move back up there. So I think the markets this morning, as for more Asian markets come online, we'll just be reacting to some of those influences that are currently in the works. And just finally, just looking at cryptocurrencies, this morning we are seeing some slightly lower moves on cryptos. We are seeing ADA higher, Bitcoin, Ethereum and BNB in the red, and Ripple as well as in the red. So just having a look at a couple of the charts, we can see this resistance area here at 28 even, really 28.022 is resistance for Bitcoin at the moment, and we can see Ethereum as well range bound at the moment. It's pushing a little bit lower, but resistance up here at 1651, support down around that 1609. And some of the other coins, Ripple for instance, pretty range bound at the moment. Some support 0.50 cents even, and then plenty of resistance for it to beat up at 0.53. And Avalanche had a pretty good week last week. It jumped all the way back up to 11.58. It did come off, and we are seeing that resistance now sitting at 10.82. And Bitcoin Cash at this stage, after a very good week last week as well, we are seeing, hopefully we will see some demand, some support down into that 221 area, and then a little bit of resistance here at 232. So just to recap, after the horrific attacks over the weekend, we are seeing stock futures trading lower. We're also seeing gold higher. The yen's been trading higher. The dollar has also been trading higher, and we'll continue just to see how those influences track out throughout the Asian session and how they to affect the ASX as it comes out. Now, this is a two-part video, part one of two-part videos. Today we'll have the economic outlook coming out a bit later. So we thank you for your time this morning. We wish you all the best for the week, and thanks and bye for now.